welcome to another day in your calendar, maybe your first day. I am Cosmic. Today I will be playing this game called OpenTTD, which is an open source version of a game that I got for Christmas in 1994 called Transport Tycoon Deluxe. And it's basically that I've spent hours playing this game and I still play this game. This is one of those games that I'll still go back to and play because I just find it fascinating. Right, so the idea is to build a transport empire. We do this by trains, planes, automobiles, but I usually end up making all my money from trains. So as you can see, I opened up the map and enlarged that a bit. And then we are going to be selecting, like, this is just really sandboxy, so we are going to select to show industries. I am struggling to see this, so you're probably struggling to see this. All these different colours are different industries, so usually we want to try and find a subsidy first, but there's none. So we will find a forest. There's a forest there, and a lumber mill. There's a lumber mill there, so we can chop down the trees, and then it's just a matter of building the best sort of track to get there. You can go diagonal, but you can't go diagonal over like the adjustment land here. Making a train, and we built a wee train depot there, and because you have to do this as fast as possible to just to start making money. We will buy the most expensive train, so we're buying the train, and we need wood trucks. There we go, wood trucks. We've set the station to 5, and because I've set the station to 5, I know that that's the length of the station, so I know that we'll fit 10 in it, so the train counts as 1. So if we buy another 9, it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That should do us. We can speed this up and slow it down. At the moment, we don't need to worry about tracks or doing like signals or anything like that, because we only have one train, and we can cover that kind of stuff later. But we have to go to a company. This is what I look like. Well, it's not really what I look like. This is what I look like at the moment. My company is called Keytown Transport because I've not renamed it yet. And as soon as we build our HQ, where should we build our HQ? I like to build my HQ somewhere random and out of the way. So there's my wee tiny HQ. So this is our refinery. If we get oil from there to there, and the quickest way to get oil, the quickest way to move anything in this game is actually trains. Oh, oil refinery in a way, so I can't put a train there. We can make a train station. Oh. Train tracks, and then down. We can try and make this go diagonal. Shortest possible route to get there. We have 39,000 to make train, so we built a train here. New train, new vehicle, 20 grand, oil tankers, 9 of them. Do I have enough for 9? Oh, I think I made 1 line. That's back. See, it says a wee tiny number there that it's 5 point. So it says it's 5 point. Something behind 5.9. I'm trying to. There we go. I made some of my money back. So if we tell our train to go there, and then we tell our train to go there, and we've set a route for a train, and we should be able to go a wee bit faster, speed it up a wee bit. And then if we go here, we should be able to see how our other trains go. And like this, and our other train seems to be making. It's made us 4 grand this year, so we are making our money back. And now our oil train oil train seems to. Yep, the oil train is in profit now, so we're making money on the oil train. And so if we fast forward, our money here should go up. And as soon as that goes high enough, well, it's at 10,000 now. So we need roughly 50,000 to make another train, but we also owe the bank 100 grand. So we've got a subsidy, so that means we'll get extra money. Our funding will be better if we take grain from here and get it to this town. So we are going to build a lorry depot, and we'll see if this one accepts. Oh, okay, so it's not the town, it's this place here, this factory. So this factory we need to get grain to. We can use a truck. I'll make a road because that's cheaper, and the trucks are cheaper too. So there's a road. So if we build a road up here, and as you can see, I'm just trying to make a grid pattern because the vehicles travel faster in the grid, and we set up a truck depot there and a truck depot there, and then now we're going to build well, it's a truck station, and then we'll build the truck depot there, so we keep the truck station depot, and we will find a grain truck. We need to build a bridge from here over that wee bit of water. We don't really, our vehicles can't really go that fast anyway, so we'll keep it like an 80-kilometer bridge. And we'll connect this road, connect this road. So now we can go over the bridge, and we can build a little mail depot. See if it can accept mail. Yeah, it says up here it can accept stuff. And then we need another one to just chill here. Pretty much that's the game. It's like just build your empire of like vehicles, and like just your subsidies, and get transport people and get people connected. And we'll speed it up a wee bit, because if that completes, we should get a wee subsidy. You end up playing against competitors. In the normal one you would play against competitors, but I would be so rubbish at it. They would always get all the good subsidies, and I would just lose constantly. And they would just take all the good stuff, and I would just be left there like with absolutely nothing to do, because I didn't really understand it when I was a kid. But now I'm like, set up trains, use trains, look at the trains. This train is telling me has made 15 grand last year, and the oil train that we made 21 grand last year. So the goal is to make oil trains. So we only owe the bank 30 grand now, and we started in 1950 and it's now 1954. But so the 100 grand was a lot of money in 1950. So we're doing okay, we're making profit, we've paid back most of our loan, we're making about 30 grand a year. Airplanes typically make more the further they go as well. Boats are only really use boats for oil, or if the towns are on the edge like this, and then you just use a boat and it goes between the towns. But the boats usually, depending on, like oil boats in this can make a lot of money, but they have to be, one year they might make negative like 40 grand, and then the next year they might make 100 grand, so it's like a bit give and take with the boats. See, this train's not making us a great deal of money yet, so it's still down, still running costs are still higher than what it's making. Now it's in profit, but this mine doesn't seem to be producing a lot of iron ore, which is, to be honest, not great for us. I should have really checked how much it's producing, but we know now. But yeah, you can set up mental railway systems. Like you can have like, what is it? If I build a station, like you can have 7 tracks. So if you really want to, you can make a big. You can focus on improving the size of a city. Like this is 2,000, just shy of 2,000 population. But if I set up a train that went to every other city from here, this would grow. Look there, so it's telling us that this town grows every 50 days. There's only 2,000 people in it. 50. There's 50 houses, but there's 2,000 people. It doesn't seem very logical. Anyway, that's besides the point. Right, so our trains, we just make sure. Right, so we have now cleared off our bank, our loan of 100 grand, and we've done that within 6 years. So we can actually just like destroy some of the buildings, build an airport. So we'll build a wee airport there, and then we will build a wee airport there. We'll destroy it because this wee building here is right on. Oh, we're in red. We're in red. We need to start making. We need to make some money. Airports are really expensive. And see how much a wee airplane costs. So we can 25 passenger airplane, 90 passenger airplane, 30 passenger airplane. And the cheapest one's this little one. But we'll take, I think, we'll go for this wee airplane. Takes, no, this, they're the same price. That one's not as reliable, but takes more passengers. And costs slightly more to run a year. But we need 35,000. We need to do this before March next year. I don't think we're going to make that kind of money. Right, we're at 20 grand and it's January 58, so we're not going to make this market new muck field subsidy. Oh wait, I think the news. Yeah, okay, so that subsidy's already gone. New aircraft's been available. Ooh, we've got helicopters. We've got this dart. We've got this little plane. So we'll save up for this little plane, which is 36,000. For this little plane, yeah, these wee planes, 36,000 for this little plane. We're at 25. Take us a few months to save up for this. But all of vehicles are making a wee bit of money. Slowly building up our empire. So there we go. And we've got 9 passengers in there. And then we'll check that airfield. And our wee plane's gone. So our plane, as you can see, is not making much money yet. But it should start to make money. And yes, the planes can crash. And yes, it's devastating. So yeah, that's basically it. But it's the fact that you can then set up loads of different things. So this is our wee home base that's started to increase already. It's got a fence and some bins. It's just basically setting up networks, and it's like a really relaxing wee game actually. I find it really relaxing, cargo and stuff. Anyway, I've ranted on enough, so I will just save. And that was yes, that was Transport Tycoon Deluxe. I love that game. It's so fascinating. There's so many games that build on it or improve the formula, but there's something really relaxing and good about this one. Obviously, it's very similar to SimCity. I just always found this is better because you don't have to worry about power or powering your city or anything. It's more about just really building trains and cars and like boats and all that, and you get more modern ones, and then you end up in the future, and it's so good. Anyway, that's been another episode for your calendar, and I hope I've just got engrossed in that one there. I don't know if it was how much I was talking, but anyway, I had fun. Hopefully you had fun and experienced this, and I highly recommend you go and playing this. OpenTTD as an open source game, so you can go and download it. Have fun. Bye.